somewhere out there. Alone. We're not alone. Something's here with us. Something evil.
I know.
How did you end up here?
Excuse me.
Just say it's a long story.
Oh, you could elaborate a little bit.
I'm sorry.
For what?
The hike, everything.
It's not your fault.
It is. I saw my brother.
It's the forest.
My dead brother.
Oh no.
He died here.
What?
What?
Wait. So you knew? You knew this forest was dangerous?
Oh no, I don't know. I just wanted to come here to feel close to him. Didn't know about her.
Oh.
But I can get us out of here. Nick, Anna, I can bring her back. I can fix this.
How?
How?
Nice.
Just need to set her free.
What is that?
That's a heart.
Her heart.
Whatever you think you have to do, don't.
All she needs is a sacrifice.
What are you doing?
I can't let you take it.
Is he gonna kill himself?
I don't want to hurt you.
Do it.
What are you doing?
Do it. I hate you.
I can help us. All of us.
Just give me the knife. Please, Simon. We'll find another way.
There is no other way.
The knife. We just stab the shit out of this thing and run.
Yes.
I can't run anymore.
Okay.
It wasn't real. Your brother. He's dead. It can't be.
Disturbed. Thanks for subbing.
I know he's dead, but there are just too many people gone. And I won't let this happen to anybody else.
Let what happen? What are you doing exactly? What is happening?
I told you she'd be back.
Yeah, she's totally fine.
What's wrong?
I just wanted to see you.
Okay.
You're too early for that.
I think it's right on time.
Hey, you're going to be all right.
I don't think so. I can feel her.
Please explode. Help. Oh shit, those eyes. Yell at him.
You're selfish.
I'm doing this for you. For her, for us.
No, I don't want you to do this. You're doing this for yourself.
Maybe you're right.
I hate this guy, man.
Maybe I am selfish. But maybe I have to be.
Simon.
I'm sorry.
Where'd she go? She teleported. I don't get the orange bear. Orange bear. What is orange bear? Is it because you're saying that the dog looks like a bear and it's got the orange background? I don't understand. You said you thought I was an orange bear before? Did I? Oh, when? Refund this shit. I can't.
It's me.
Legendary sex scene incoming. I'm sorry, Chatter, but it's not going to be anything like that. Ooh, now throw up in her mouth the black stuff. Wait, maybe... Oh! Yeah! Wait, that Chatter was right! Yes! Awesome. What do you think it tastes like? She could store a lot in her cheeks, so she's probably choking right now, dude. Oh, hell. Oops. We back in gay purgatory. Purgatory theory is a fan theory about the characters from the TV show Ed, Edd and Eddy that suggests that they are dead. Please don't. Dude, I like touching my mustache. Is that weird? Nah, it's not. Guys, seizure warning. Seizure warning.
You're alive. You'll never have to go hiking with me again.
Thank God.
I want to.
Oh.
Go hiking. Whatever, I don't care. I just want you to be there. You will be there. You will. Hey, whatever happens, it's okay. I love you. I love you too.
Gay. She's trapped in gay baby jail right now. Oh no. Gay baby hell. Oh my God. Dude, I don't want to keep looking at this. Who put that there? Wait, symbolism, guys. You guys know what that is? The stone on the door. It means the door has been closed on their love.
You're not alone up here. Please stop it. Stop.
They're getting a lot of mileage out of this, like, stairwell, I will say. Holy moly. Would it be unreasonable to assume that 20% of this game has taken place in this exact stairwell? Wait, it's the flower she gave us. They're offerings, dude. Which one? Now let's assume for a moment I am into the story of this game. Okay, let's get ourselves in the headspace necessary. Okay, whoa. Let's assume that everyone in chat has not died from an epileptic seizure. Okay. The stone was an offering to Anna, and the flower was an offering to the witch. So surely we should go to the stone door. Nay? Nay? The flower was a memorial for protection? Yeah, but it's playing by the rules of the witch. Did I do it? Kill her. Oh, spawn camped. I did it, guys.
It's okay.
You killed that guy, bro. BTW. I'm kind of glad. Come on. Please.
Laura,
Am I about to game over?
I love you.
What happened to the fanny pack guy? Nick's... Wait, no. Nick's still alive, isn't he? Isn't he? I forget. At least get the heart. Stab it. Holy fuck. I think the real villain of this story was Simon, guys. What a stupid piece of shit, dude. I feel like... I mean, these are all young adults. So surely they've been exposed to some kind of media that's like... Yeah, obviously, if you have, like, the heart of, like, an evil ancient being, like, you should probably, like, destroy it. Especially if it's trying to fucking kill you, right? Like, how is that not the first assumption? How is that not the first thing that you think of? He's alive!
I hate hiking. It's weird, you know, being back.
They came back! What the fuck?
Are you holding up?
I'm good. It's good to be back.
What?
We should do it every year.
Like a tradition?
Not like that.
Remember when I asked you to kiss your girlfriend on the mouth? Yeah.
You don't want to go?
I think I'll pass, but there's always next year.
Bye.
See you at the village.
So, this guy flew all the way out here. He turned back at the last minute. This guy's a pussy, dude. Victoria, thanks for subbing. Not wrong. What was the thing with Nick playing with dolls? I guess his parent... I don't know. I don't know. Just reliving past childhood trauma?
Brought you flowers. Hope you like them. See you next year.
The fuck did we just watch? Yeah, I mean, at least there was a definitive villain. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At least we found out it was a witch. Nick's mother. So that was his mom. That got pushed down the stairs and died. Witch of the Black Forest? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Who was Mold Man? Tom? I think Tom was just a guy that she, like, possessed. How much did this game cost? Someone work out your cost per click. I think it's $1 per click. That was $30? Fuck, I'm all tabbed. Hang on. No, it was $11.69. Nice. Dude, I just don't. Whales Interactive, man. I'm trying to think of the last good FMV game these guys made. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, man. Holy fuck. They're all like this. Kaidora, thanks for 7. The last one was good. Dead Reset was good. I'm looking at their Steam page right now. Hang on. Yeah, Dead Reset. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'll give it up. There, such classics such as Mia and the Dragon Princess, or 10 Dates. You guys remember 10 Dates? We played that one. We played Mia and the Dragon Princess too. You remember Bloodshore? Do you remember Bloodshore, the game show one? You remember Nightbook, dude? You remember 5 Dates, the prequel to 10 Dates? I kind of liked the complex. Honestly, I give these guys shit, but the first FMV game I ever played on stream was Late Shift, and they published that. And I liked Late Shift. That's the one with the Chinese accent guy. What is he saying that? I had it as a sub sound for a long time. Memory querying. That's what he says. After he gets bribed. Feel strong, man. Chat, I am 37 and I rarely get boners these days. No generative AI was... Yes! King! Yes, King. Thank you. You can now skip previously viewed scenes. There's 3 different endings. Wait. These 2 lead to the same one. Damn. What the hell? This thing's massive. Let's see if there's any, like, game overs. No. It's more than 27 clicks? Damn, you got named in the newest set of Epstein files? No, actually, I think you misread my name as your name, chatter. That sucked. That sucked. That sucked. They tried, though. Wow. I guess they can't all be the run, boys. They can't all be the run, dude. Are you tracking new game? Heaven does not respond. What the hell? Oh, I'm looking. Looking. Five Hearts Under One Roof. I played that when it came out. It sucks, dude. It sucks, man. Welcome to the style game. Welcome to the game style game. It's cool. Yeah, I guess, but I don't want to play it. Yeah, I give Heart of the Forest. I give it a 5 out of 10. They can't all be late shift. Late shift is almost 10 years old, dude. Holy moly. What about who pressed mute on Uncle Marcus? Nah, it's an accusation game. I don't like those. Who is your Hitler in Deadlock? Hayes. It's Hayes. My name. This is an MGS, right? Actually, this was only ever in trailers for MGS, I think, right? It wasn't actually in the game. Have you played Slay the Princess? No. Have you played this FM, dude? I skipped this one. Slay the Princess is good shit. What the fuck is this? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I see one of my friends reviewed it. The Stanley Parable. You know, I've never played that game. You haven't? I've never played it or watched it. Is it the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Yeah. You did not? I'm like almost positive I've never played this game. I'm like 95% positive, dude. I don't believe you. Streamer Simulator 2? Wait, I'm a streamer. Wait, is this a game for me? Slay the Princess is better? How about you slay these nuts, bitch? about that? Slay the Princess is way deeper than it looks. You'd like it. Aren't you the guy who constantly lies to me in chat about someone resubbing even though they haven't? How can I ever take you at your word? Play this Fuda Zone Lewd Control. Jampa Kraken, thanks for subbing. I just joined in. I was trying to see your FMV slop game and it kept crashing my Twitch. You didn't miss much, my man. You did not miss much, fella. Microwave, thanks for 10 million subs. Was that 10? I can't count. 20. Thank you very much. Louis out, thanks for subbing. I'm an idiot. Play the game, it's goaty. This game? Oh my god, I can't believe we're... Choose a screen and subtitle language. Have I played before? No. Please just slide till the computer is barely visible. Enter current time. Oh, what? Why would it do that? How do I cheat? Oh. How come I can't just click it? Recommended FOV? Begin. The end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Can you turn on the music a little bit?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Shut up.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Someone in chat said, didn't I play Stanley Parable 2 in 2022? I don't know. I don't know. Did I? I don't think I did. I'm like almost positive I did. I might have. Really? We're gonna increase the FOV a little bit. I like the typing noises. I like the fact that I float like a ghost, and I'm also really tiny.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep. Wait, what employee number am I? 426 or 427? Wait, I'm 429.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I hate Monday, dude. Wish there was a way to zoom in.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn it on. Turn it back on. I wish I could read these. The back rooms. Wait, are we in the freaking back rooms right now? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I didn't, man.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Puts wallet chain on my wallet. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
$125 for a can? Also, it's in dollars. But
yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
nope. Haha, troll face.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
My character feels so tiny. Reduce FOV for zoom? Wait, good idea. Is this guy a game designer in chat? What the hell? Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion, will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who? That gate's open. Meh.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Female Jesus?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
Oh.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
What?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
That's not a keyboard. Nor is that. By the way, I'm starting my stream tomorrow at noon, so you guys are aware. I've said it many times. I'm saying it again. Why? First sponsor at 1, baby. And then I'm just gonna stream to the normal time. Yippee!
Now that we know your choices
Wait, I've got a cage this time.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
No.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
They're making it so I can't kill myself. And by they, I mean the British guy talking to me in my brain. not close that. That's the power of choice, baby. Is he making me walk all the way back to my office to start over? He has a piece of shit.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not doing that.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
1, 2, 3, question mark. 1, 2, 3, question mark. Someone said look backwards and then go left. That dumbass doesn't know his left and right. I got like some sperm in my throat. I don't want to go in there. But it seems like he's making me go in there. This guy's a piece of shit, dude. On G. Well, let's head to the lounge then, I suppose.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
No, you don't have to do that.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Fuck you, I
All
won't
right.
do what you tell me!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, we can't read.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Wait, we broke the trigger because we were up against the door when it
Behave
opened.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Keep doing it? Yeah.
No!
I'm
Why
thinking
did you
it's
do
time
that?
to open the
Quickly,
door on the
hurry
right.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure.
Why
you'll
would
be
you
up
listen
the
to a
task.
random chatter
Just
and not the
follow my lead and
narrator?
You'll be fine. All right.
I've never been lied to by a Twitch
When
chatter
Stanley
before.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We'll go left. Fucking whiny baby. Little bit.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Monetize free to play. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Aw. Thanks, man. Thank you. TPS reports. That's on the Office Space reference, dude. And we're in Office right now. Holy fuck, man.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is this a Millennial Chungus game? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll see, though. Ooh. Nice velvet, crushed velvet walls.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I just think it's really funny to imagine someone like textured this. I am the most expensive boss. Someone made that. That's cool.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Okay, so you got me, chat. Very
When
good.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's me. I'm Christopher from The Sopranos.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
I game overed?
All right. Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Unity slop.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time
You
to
got the
make
one
sure
ending
your
with
choice is
credits as
correct.
your
I am
first
the best.
incredible? Wait, really?
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Wait, am I
Take as much time as you need.
the greatest gamer alive? Evilest gamer? But my decisions weren't rooted in evil. It was rooted in my desire to see him succeed. Because clearly he's trapped in a construction of capitalism right now, and offering him the freedom of choice was the most benevolent thing I could possibly do in that situation. To ignore the directive of the voice in his head telling him to slave away at the computer, dude. Okay, I can't type into this. Who's Ben Evolant? Alright, man. The fuck do you... Wait, alright. We're 427. Guys, remember that number. Important. Use your mic. Computer. Pussy 2. Computer. Download the search history of every chatter who's typed the last 30 minutes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You'll see a lot of Angela White. Angela White. Ah. Porn star, I think. I don't know. He typed it. Yeah, I'm trying to assume that guy's identity, dude. First, adopt his search history and
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
So, like, let's try going the correct way this time. Let's be an office cuck. Yeah, I'm gonna do me some of this right here. Can you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? $1112800. I'm just gonna write that down, guys. It probably doesn't mean anything, though. Oh, fuck. I clicked it. Awaiting input. Input res. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Use your mic. 1112800. I don't think I can type on this. V for push to talk. So you think you're funny? You can play this game with a mouse. That's all you need. Got him, ass. Punches you in the sternum so hard it explodes.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'm choice cucked right now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna click on literally everything regardless.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm still gonna be here until I'm confident that I've clicked every corner of this place.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Choice maxing while frame mogging the chat.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
This game seems like it was made for you. I mean, those of you who have watched my stream for many years...
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Know that whenever I play games like this, I like to do the opposite of what is told.
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Okay.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
You won't coax me out of here.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello?
Bro, I don't care. It's my
Anyone who happens to be
landlord's
nearby,
problem, dude.
The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I won't. Too mad reference? Holy shit. You think he went back to Overwatch 1? Get in the air ducts. I can't jump.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
I am that monkey.
Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Troll face.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nah, I'm going to hell. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Write me back. I do not know what that A word is. Here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages in their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. 2 cats on a motorcycle with a UFO. Neat. I mean, that was a pretty cool cat, man.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Wait.
He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Why am I standing still?
After all. And he thought to himself,
I want to hear what he has to say.
I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Or anything.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Rob Zarina, thanks for that. Oh mein Gott.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Me and homeless people? That's not true. Prince Mox, 6 for subbing. Are we real? I noticed, so the parking spots...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Hold on. Installing. The parking spots was 11 and 12. And the number on that computer we saw was 11, 12, 800. Where's the computer? Oh, so this one's not on anymore. Right here. $11, 12, 800. I was looking for 800. The numbers, Mason? I mean, it probably means nothing, but... Why is this one off? You're on the right track, Moon. You're definitely not a schizophrenic.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing
Red
true
chat,
effort
yeah.
for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Yes, sir. Where is it? Found it.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
This guy sounds so fucking British. Holy shit, dude.
Now, back to door number 437.
Whenever I hear someone this British, I always imagine them sitting at like a dinner table for like a Sunday roast, and they got like mashed potatoes, and like I just assume they got like a big, comically big spoon, and they're like shoveling mashed potatoes with like HP sauce into their mouth, dude. Wait, which door was it? $437. Projection?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I think this guy's messing with me.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
I cannot jump. This first time chatter typed JOI. I like work. I just hate my boss. Oh. Ah, okay. Okay. Guys, where's 417? Wait, which one was it? 419?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
This guy's mocking me. And honestly, it's a bit embarrassing that you're stooping so low.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
I heard him start to laugh. And then it cut off. You guys hear that?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 43. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I got an achievement for clicking on the door 5 times, and then I also got an achievement for getting my first achievement, which was pretty sweet. Pretty based. How come I can't jump? Am I truly that weak? Crouch? We were so close.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map. until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Oh.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Fine. Whoop. Nice echo. That's good. You gotta restart? I know. It's patronizing because this game acts like it isn't this the whole way through. Honestly, I think you're just threatened by the deep and sultry voice of like an adult British man. Honestly, you're getting Brit mogged right now, but you're kidding. Just the accent itself is enough to intimidate you. You stupid Amerifat, diabetes riddled, gun toting, fucking gout having fat piece of shit, dude. Begin the game again. It insists upon itself. You know what is insisting upon itself? The buildup of glucose in your body. Put the Diet Coke down, bitch. We're back. I gotta pee. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you with that sound. We're back 1 sec.
Okay.
The one and only. The Joe is hungry. Big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it looks like, and this is what the ad photo looks like.
I was mainly interested in donating to the bail project because fuck cops and fuck the current system of cops. But everything else is good too. Use these in times of need. And this. Because I don't want it in my inventory. Are you fully armored? He's doing it for fucking Flint so he can buy food. Peppa hands. How is it that I'm so fucking powerful at blackjack? The world may never know. What the fuck? I'll drive. Ah! Skirt! Hold on, we're gonna go pick up one of our teammates. No! Blankly staring at the TV until you're done, right? You know? I don't know. Show off a stack of cash. Ask her where she lives so that she asks you back. Show her your dick.
Well, playing the violin is great, obviously. I don't know if I can compete with that as far as talents go, but I do have something that I think you're going to be impressed with. Like,
Okay.
I'm just sending you a picture. Do you have your phone here?
No, I'm sorry.
Right,
I
okay,
left it in my car.
I'll send it, so you're going to have it to keep.
Okay.
But let me show you this. So I've just sent it to you. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, that's no. That's
Yeah.
not okay.
Ooh, it's very. What do you mean it's not okay? It's way above average. But 10 inches.
Damn!
You're dreaming, and
What's
I'm
wrong?
leaving.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You like small dicks or what? How sweet, you gave her a lasting record. That's it. Opening the goddamn fucking door.
Let me in.
Bullshitter!
Help! Help me, bro! No. Shoot through the door! You can shoot through the door! Help! They're killing me right in front of all of you! You guys are AFK! Are you serious? That's fine. We did better than them. We're good. We're good. I died right in front of you! You heard me crying as I died!
I didn't know what to fucking
By
do.
the way, we are down by 1 point because of that.
We are down literally 1 point. I feel like our base design reverted a little bit. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, it's shit. Frown. Why? Eddie. Eddie. I'm so dead. What are your arms doing? doing, bro? He had 2 shotguns. She looks cross-eyed. Okay.
Annisburg, right?
Yes. They.
Yeah, we know. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you were saying?
No cheat codes IRL. Do a barrel roll? Okay, here we go.
Suck my udders while I'm watching the game. The fellas at the bar love them too.
Men never stared lasciviously at my ass. Then I had a tail attack.
Hey.
What even hit me? That's right. You can do it right now. All I gotta do is click that fat purple button. Boom, beep, bop, boop, bop, boom. $24.99. I can't believe it. What a bargain. If you're poor as fuck, there is a cheaper alternative. $9.99. $9.99. $9.99.
That game's probably my fault, chat. Dude, I can't stand the old clips. Real voice, dude. It's exposing my second puberty, man. VOD's broken, by the way. Yeah, I saw that a couple of times. You guys ever play Rainbow Six Vegas? You guys remember Rainbow Six Vegas?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Master the result. Too bad modern Rainbow Six is booty. Dude, but it's like Overwatch, right?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Archaeantis 6 for 7. And DOS Flash and Jimbo Big Bog Frog. Nice name. Not even close, Mr. Malo. The real Malo. Thanks for 7. Dougie Jones and Chillmaker and Gangsta Grover. Thanks for 7. Oh yeah, we're going back outside. Do you think he'll member? How come oh. Do you think he'll member?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now.
It's making me very white.
Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Joke's on you, I love Spanish guitar.
There once was a man named Stanley. people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become.
The announcer sounds like he watches Monty Python. So you're assuming because he's British, he's seen Monty Python, huh? That's kind of bigoted, don't you think? That's British phobic, dude. How come some guy in chat said that he thinks I am literally too stupid to appreciate the humor in this game? Dude. My chat froze. You got owned, dog. You widowy need a high IQ in order to understand the humor from the Stanley Parable. You widowy do not get it, do you? Gammon, thanks for 7. Turn around. It's nothing. Remember, if you hate something, pose as a gatekeeper. It will make people hate that thing. Your hair is iconic. I love you. I've been thinking about shaving it a little bit. Should I? VOD broken for anyone else? Yeah. I mean, I'll look at it after stream. I didn't try to jump. I was left clicking. I got an achievement for trying to jump. Yeah, what if we kept the island? That'd be cool. Shave everything else. Be like a monk. Do it. Reverse monk. I mean, that would be cool. Honestly, it might look like I have a lot of hair compared to the back then, huh? A no hawk, yeah, yeah. Phone.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
I'm looking for that computer I have to click on. What does this say? Enhance. Index to using help. It's a help file for a help file. Who farted? What headphones is that? I like the ones that don't give my head a dent look. Sennheiser open ear headphones. Very nice. Would recommend. I can't get on that desk back there. Not sponsored. Knowing your city. Where's the computer I gotta click on? This is your favorite game? It's not a game, you dope. Does this guy even play games? Have you even played Rainbow Six Vegas?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
where's my
he entered
computer?
the door on his left.
We go left. But only because I wanted to, not because he said to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No more bin. Trash cans. Renaming of the ideas bin. Firing of me. Redacted. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Which one are you? I don't want to go in there. I'm going up.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The Orban thinks was up it. Don't mind if I do. No reflection? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. I'm. Extreme bathrooms. The most British road. I cannot poop. It won't come out. Aha! I found you. Only do more.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I typed boob on the keypad. It hits every time. Me when 4 number input. I think I'll type boob. Is this the underground facility?
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Shire said, we saw it, bro. We gonna tell the story for the next 4 months to our buds? You remember when Moon typed in boob on that keypad in the Stanley Parable?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You guys remember when Moon typed in boob on that keypad in the Stanley Parable in the manager's office? Those are the digits of pi. I just made that up. I don't actually know what the digits of pi are. Oh, time to kill myself. Ah!
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm strong. Camera. Despite despite adherence to Protocol 2A and Protocol 2B, an employee leaves the office during work hours and a system loop has failed, you must terminate. Please note that employee 432 is a test case. While the need for Protocol 2A may seem unlikely, precision minor screen fails class 3 event closes primary consoles for info dump. Data points. Austria-Hungary. Isn't that the place where World War II happened?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many
Fuck you.
Individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What was our number again? 437? .427. That's my office. Found it. Found it. Okay. Oh no! Ah, oh God.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Shut the flug up. Beep. I'm such a fucking idiot. So stupid, man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The most expensive boss. Is this different? Not yet.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay. Why is it called New Age music anyway?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
New Age movement hippies? Wait, it's music made by hippies? I thought they made like the Beatles. Balls to them walls, 6 for 7. Is there anything more performative than the Beatles? Think about it.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Music band is performative.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Laughing because he knows he's stupid. That was the joke. They're a music act. I said they were performative, dude. Look, you guys just don't. Honestly, I hate to say it, but you might not be able to get the humor in this game if you can't get the bits that I'm throwing out, dude. Here on the MOONMOON show.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
But that one broken. That one broken.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Lol, get it? Lol, because he's controlled by the player. Lol, I'm a Mensa member. Is that the one with the little
But
boys?
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Seeing a lot of buttons here, of varying color. Triangle. Gun. Power strip. 10. I hit it 5 times, guys. Did I do it? Can we go down there? I want to step in the mind control juice. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. What a monitor, dude. Dudes, when they buy the curved monitor, this must be how they feel, dude.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
The game knows that I'm going to be doing the opposite of what it's telling me that I'm going to be doing, so... What if we do what it tells us to, despite it thinking that I would not do that? It'll go 90.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
3 attempts remaining.
Precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly.
Where's the
and then
3?
Dying alone. Other times,
wait, we have to make
I
3.
let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Yeah, but
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. And
where's 30?
Whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Yay!
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Dude, what? Dub. Oh, he loves pushing buttons, dude. Yippee! Wahoo! They're turning back on. Infinite value. You had a K2 trip like this in high school? No, you didn't, man. All you did was play World of Warcraft. Isn't K2 Salvia? What do I do? No? Spice. The Raging Tuna, thanks for subbing. Puzzle too hard, Lil M. No one calls me Lil M and gets away with it. Okay.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time
I can't turn it off. You can turn it off by going to heaven, though. Fuck you, bitch. Teleports. Someone in chat said, "Oh, I see the pattern." No, you didn't, bitch. No, you didn't. The sailboat? Oh. Oh. Ooh. But what do you say? The script.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Job applications? No. Wait. Show content warnings. What possible content warnings could we have in this? Is there sex too in this? Yippee! Sex 2 dropped. Yo. You best believe I'm wearing my Kai Cenat Vivette when Sex 2 drops. Excuse me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Gonna be hard to beat the original? That shit's played out. It's all mind
Yet there was
fucking
not
now.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
See, I'm polite. I close doors.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Thank you. Because I forgot the code, I think. It's 2845, right? $2485. I won't be gaslit by the likes of you, fool.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I wonder how we disarm da bomb. Da bomb. We gotta look around for a clue. A clue! Wait.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee
Why do you think you
in the
can?
building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
I'm an
reduced to
optimist.
images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Do you think the observers were fucking spanking their shit? Oh yeah. Big
This
style.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hey Jesse, I can call you that since we're chill. I just took an Omega dump at work. Someone in women's restroom heard and called me out as I walked out. Love the REI jacket, big dog.
No.
Thank you.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Thank you.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You shit so loud that the person in the woman's bathroom heard you.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, I got no fucking clue what to do, fellas. It doesn't help that it's fucking dark in here and I can't see shit. Woke up extra sub it? Surely the narrator will give you a hint. Surely D's. Wait, what if we hit 3 before? What if the password is just 1, 2, 3, 4? You can prepare before shutting off by figuring out numbered button and door placement. Yeah, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and that door was open. So yeah, I guess we try rushing the door. I was gonna try walking through a 5. I was gonna try walking through it backwards. I don't know if that'll help. Is that stupid? If you guys were trapped in purgatory, you would try anything, right? You can't call me stupid for trying to intuit that. Is there only 5 buttons?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
blah, blah,
system.
blah, 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 blah.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are sent to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Why didn't the door
What a
open?
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume
How was he this dumb?
that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
I'm
Running
not.
from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Orange Bear.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm role-playing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey. Your dog's watching you now? Yup, that was all according to plan. We gotta go here one more time.
Here's the door, just go.
Thanks. Meow, 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 meow. According to the Keikaku, plan in Japanese. Yeah, Keikaku means plan in Japanese, by the way.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You wouldn't kill a dog, would you? Fucking bastard.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Says Dog Killer 69. Well, I'm being mind controlled thematically, so. Am I about to be strongified, dude?
And Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Dude, I love that show, man. Oh my god. Michael Bublé, he's so funny, man. Wait. Whoa. Oops. That's the wrong setting. Total employee in database, 604. Total employee in office, 2. Please enter your command. Fuck. And turn it on? Based on the work of the Stanley Parable 2013 team. Fake news. Kevin Brighting. I want to look up a picture. Yeah. Cavan. They got Buddha on this shit? Damn! Holy fuck. That's awesome. You can never leave. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Dude, I don't care about...
And finally, he pushed the number 9. Stanley pushed the orange lever. Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door. Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Shut up. Shut up, dude. I don't care. Very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Why'd you go away? $32. $11. Dude, is it like, I don't know what to believe, brother. An early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. I can't fucking pull it. I'm previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Now picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Cargo lit. Whoop. Dude, where the flippy heck am I, dude? Are you gay? No. After the second trailer was sent, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we'd initially planned to use these for further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here is a selection of those emails. Who signs their email? That's so boomer coded. Anyone in a job? I work a job. What's up? What's up, guys? Hard at work over here. Walking around, dude. Walking around at the speed of sound. And 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. It's the first one released in May 2012. Features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he's repairing a new version of the Stanley Parable. I do not care about the I'm really trying to find hints for the last room. No. I'm just seeing if there's an exit that's less obvious than the actual exit. That's why I'm looking around right now. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting the build it was far too joking on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of the people who like shooters, which was not our intention. I'll make fun of those people for you. Oi, when's the next fucking ball and shoot game? Rocket League is the best game ever made because it combines both elements of the shooting and the rockets. And the ball, especially. Balls, guns, it's got them all.
It's the kind of thing you pick up on in shooting.
Shut up. Can you stop doing the accents for one stream, please? Oh, so the German one was fine, but now I can't do my British accent. Got it.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I'm a dog. I don't think any of those thoughts.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Okay. Miss sex ending? Nuh-uh.
This is...
Tell me I did not just skip the sex ending, dude.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Am I moving
What could it
faster
mean?
now?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I missed the sloppiest, toppiest of my entire life.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think you're bluffing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's locked! Why? It wasn't locked the last time. Why do my characters like black out? I'm browning out right now. How do I open this fucking door? I wanted to see the elevator.
Here's the door, just go.
No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna see if that door is open again, which means you have to go up. I don't know how to open it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Aha! Bitch. Going down. No. We'll go up this time. The RuneScape still coming in handy right now, boys. They see me clicking. They hate town. Fletching that shit.
Here's the door.
I'm
Just
tick eating
go.
right now, dude. That's not what it's called. Wait, I don't want to do this again. Fuck you. You're not the boss of me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Miss Secret Riley Reid ending.
Perhaps
Who's Riley
missed a
Reid?
memo.
Who is that? Chatter. I know. No, I'm not quite sure what that chatter is speaking of. Wait. What? It's a different hallway.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I sure did. We gotta go down now.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Sick 360?
Feeling
Check
a
this
wave
out.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
360.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Secret
But
Gardevoir
Stanley just
ending.
couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he
Boom.
was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Boom.
Maybe, he thought to himself,
Boom.
maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking
Boom.
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
What, am I doing the exact same ending?
For example,
So I came down here after we'd already gone right the one time, and I thought it would be different. That's why.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
But
He simply
it
repeated
is not different.
No, Stanley said. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Go right? We've been right. Do you ever think of yourself as Stanley?
When
I do
Stanley came
sometimes.
to a set of 2 open doors, he
I'm
and this
Giga
was not
Stanley.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. Wait. Yes, I did.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Fuck you. I'm going to hell.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What up?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
I've
Quick,
been here,
Stanley,
though.
close your eyes. Okay. We just get back to,
Hey, guys, look.
Who am I kidding? It's all
Guys, look.
rubbish now. The whole story complete. completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not sure where else to go. Am I dumb?
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Never mind.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Now, as you guys know, I have quite a bit of experience picking doors. And one of these doors in particular is singing to me.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh! This truly is the back rooms.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I'm starting to think this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Dude. Yes.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Yes.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Wahoo!
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Wait, we've never been in this room. I never liked solitaire, guys. Is that weird? Because there's definitely long periods of time where I wasn't allowed to like go online because like my mom was on the phone or some shit.
You see, the line knows where the story is.
But I never
It's
fucked
over
with
in
solitaire,
this direction.
bro.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Walk on the line? Sometimes I can. Oh my god, that's a PT mask! Yup, I'm thinking that's an Easter egg. Oh, dude, I gotta turn it down. Hang on. I'm thinking that's an Easter egg moment for sure, fellas. Corporate imbalances, monthly ledgers, financial records, consolidation reports, departmental accounts.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Mm-hmm. Screenshots? Nice try, bitch.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
It was the friends we made along the way. Yippee. Wait, we also haven't been in here.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Hey, my heaven isn't here anymore. I can't go to heaven. Wait, does that mean I'm going to hell?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
A mysterious island?
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
2000's The Matrix. I'm Neo.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay. Squeezes by. Matrix was 1999. Punches you in the gut and then shoves you into a locker. What year was it, dude? Again?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yes, literally logicked in science.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't.
What font
do it.
is this?
I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean
Undertale.
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do...
Oh. That kind of scared me a little bit. What the hecky?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hold on. I was posting a picture of that whiteboard. And it looks like We're on the 5th restart, bitch. Pirate Moonware Googling? No, no, no. Someone in chat told me to screenshot that, and then I did. So maybe look inwards. Maybe the demons are you. Ooh.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Dry erase, whiteboard is insensitive? I'm sorry, white people. Sorry. Oh, please don't go to the crusher, dude.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Wahoo!
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure. Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Content. Me when I'm a human being and I use the word content unironically to describe the things that I consume in my spare time.
Say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Ooh. Oh, I used all my jumps.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is. That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually